afternoon, whatever it is for you. Just thought I'd go. I'm sitting here working on my dementia wrap, so or stole or whatever you want to call it. So I thought I'd go live and you know just see what's going on out there. Just a very impromptu live. Mm, Need to do something over here though. Sorry, just one moment. Boop. Come on. There we go. All right. I hope everybody's having a good. Hey, Manuela. Hope you're having a good morning or day. No, it's what afternoon there. Well, good evening, Sam. Just I just got through working on the stitch tutorial and need to get busting this thing out. So I'm like, well, let me just go live and see what my friends are up to. Hi, Scrimshaw. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, I'm still up. I haven't went to I haven't went to bed since I woke up yesterday. I don't sleep a lot. I really don't. Um, and then things just don't. My mind just does not shut off. So all these ideas just constantly keep flooding my mind, which just constantly just keeps getting added. I mean, I had to add more dry erase to the door, so now I'm gonna order a bigger sheets of it, and I'm just gonna turn all the this into dry erase since I don't really have scheduled lives right now for quite a while. I'm just because I've got so much I need to get done, or I want to get done. Not that I need to get them done. I want to get it done so that way at the beginning of next year we can concentrate more on other stuff we need to do. Hi, Scrimshaw. But oh man, my arms are killing me. But this is I don't know. Ignore the tails because this yarn, this skein that I'm working on right now, from it. Hey, Lacey. Um, oh my gosh, sorry, just caught a mother. It has had a lot of factory knots, so I've had to do a lot of slicing and kite, And I like longer tails, so it gives me more to weave in and more secure, I guess you could say. So, but of course, that's the part I filmed with you guys the other day, and these are marking how many repeats I've done so far. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm on the seventh repeat out of 15. And then I can do the last part of it, do all the editing and all that other stuff, and have it come out around well, I want it to come out by the first, is my goal. So, but, I mean, I'll have it come out probably the 30. What is that Monday? Let me look. Hi, good morning, Marshall Lee. Probably the 30th or maybe the 31st. I may have it come out because I know there's a lot going on Sundays, and I don't want to cut into a lot of people. Yeah, it's 2/8. It is a 2/8 yarn, Scrimshaw. I don't want to cut into a lot of people's like lives because I want to have this come out as a well, I'm going to do a little video package that is going to be a premiere, and then after the premiere happens, then the tutorial will drop, and then as soon as the tutorial drops, the pattern goes for sale on Etsy. And like I said before, with the pattern, for the entire month of June. All sales minus the Etsy fees will be going to the Dementia Society of America. And I may put this up there to sell as well for that. I'm not 100% sure how I want to do that yet, so who knows. And I'm glad you were able to catch me, Lacey. My lives are all over the place, hon. You know, just whenever I can get to it or do it is when I'll do them. And there's really no. I did do Friday lives every other Friday. Right now that's on hold. Sorry, I'm getting some gum. That's on hold because I have so much I want to get done, and it's just yeah, I just got a lot that I want to get done, and I won't have the time to do a scheduled live. So these are what I'll be doing. It just pop up whenever, you know, early morning. I like to do them like this time because one, I don't get a lot of people in here most of the time, and it doesn't affect my anxiety as much. Marsha Lee, how I stay motivated is because it's coming out to you guys. That's what keeps me motivated to keep doing a project. Yes, I do get what I call when you get about 75% done with a project. I call it the finishitis because you're ready to be done with it. Hey, Narina, and I do get that. Don't get me wrong, but I keep going because I know as soon as it's done, it's coming out to you guys, and that's what keeps me motivated, keeps me going, and so yeah, that's how I do it. And then my mind just doesn't shut off. So I've already sketched out 4 different projects over here just today. I haven't put them on the boards yet, but we'll get there. And one of them that I've been wanting to figure, like the Picasso yarn, I was wanting to do it with like a butterfly type shawl thing that I wanted to create. Well, in Tunisian, there's just no way I could get it there. I can't do it. And I've been busting my rear off trying to figure this out because I want to do it. And it's like, there's got to be a way. Well, there's just absolutely no way I could pull it off. Excuse me. So I came up with another idea to use that stuff, and it's more like a stained glass type situation. And I don't know if I want to do that cause I've got enough to make a blanket, I think. Yeah, I should have enough to make a blanket. But, um, I think I'm going to use it for 2 different type of projects. I think I'll make a wrap stole, or whatever you want to call it. Something about this wide. I mean, because this isn't that wide. A rectangular shawl, I guess you could call it. Uh, 2 different types of stained glass ideas that I came up with. Um, one kind of looks like I don't know if y'all know the herringbone floor pattern. Not the herringbone stitch, but like more like the herringbone floor pattern. How it does that overlapping type thing situation going on. Something similar to that. Let's see. Well, hello, Golden Shark. How are you doing? And both Goldens. So I want to do something with that with the Picassos, and then Scrimshaw actually sent me some Picasso too that I could use with those because I have the 2 different rainbow ones, and she sent me actually. Let me get up and I'll show you because it's right back here. it's in my hot mess of a yarn closet. I've got yarn in the closet, got yarn in totes, got yarn in the garage totes. But, sorry, this is my lay arm pillow. But, yeah, that's my yarn closet. This yarn, I'm guessing this is still Picasso, but I think this will go with the second idea that I have to use that Picasso with. And because the first one, I probably, because the one that I have that has the, sorry, I'm putting my leg is killing me. So I have to put the heating blanket on it. The herringbone, I don't know if you want to call it herringbone. Let me sketch it real quick. I haven't wrote down how I want it to look, but and by the way, Michael cannot draw, so y'all will just have to something like that. But I want it to be in the different Picassos that I have, and separated by a gray, and that way it looks like that. Lead. Yes, 2 bags. I have. Okay, Scrimshaw. I know, right? Right, Marina? How often do I get 2 Goldens? But I want it to be separated by a gray. I was going to do a black, but I think that dark rainbow would overshadow it. So I was thinking a gray, so it makes it look like it's the lead. And then it's going to be done a little differently than a graph can. Instead of just going straight back and forth, I'm going to create something and then we're going to play with it. And it's a different type of concept than what's been shown before, and my mind just works differently. That's all. I think it will too. I think that like with what I have envisioned, it'll look really cool. And because at first I was thinking of a blanket, and I was like, I don't really want to do it as a blanket. True, you can make it into a blanket, but I don't think I would want to do it as a blanket myself. Hold on 1 second. I'm also using a tablet over here. I got you guys on my iPad, but I have my other tablet over here with the pattern that I wrote up for this, so that way I make sure I'm doing everything right. I shouldn't be. I mean, I don't think there's wool in here. I don't think it's wool, but I've been using the Grumpy Granny shawl. The Grumpy Granny shawl, it is done in the Supernova, which is 20% wool, and it didn't bother me. And I also have the Hirschner's Timeless, I think it's called Timeless Tweed, which is 30% wool, and it didn't bother me. But I have had touched some stuff that was 40% wool, and that's when it really kicked in my allergy and made breathing really hard. And because that's what it does to me, it makes my breathing really messed up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I have the real stuff, the real dark and the real light, and then I also have the knockoff as well, because I wanted to compare them. And the knockoff is just exactly like it, just different company, but it's exactly like it. So, hey Jenny, So I have plenty of it. I have what Juan sent me, which is the dark rainbow, and then I got the light rainbow, and then I ordered. I wanted to see the knockoff. Okay, Britt. Good morning. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I haven't messed with really any ice, anything yet, and I shouldn't have too much. I mean, if I have an issue with it, I always keep an EpiPen nearby. So if I have an issue, I got quick relief. They're all over the place. But I have that idea, and then I want to do plenty more shawls. Uh, like this is just very, very beginner friendly. I'm trying to keep as much as I can beginner friendly, but then again, some things I just not going to be able to. But this is that shawl, Grumpy Granny, which will be coming out this Friday. It is so beginner friendly. I wanted to teach people who don't know how to do Tunisian or very, very new to Tunisian. Hey, you could do a shawl, but you don't have to do it the traditional top. You could just make a big long chain and then do your decreases. You can do that in Tunisian. It's easy. Good morning, Diana. But I'm just, truth will be told, I'm ready to be done with this. It's not that it's a hard pattern or anything. It's this yarn. This yarn is. I don't mind a lot of Hirschner's yarn. This one I do. This Afghan two weight stuff. I don't like. I really don't like it. It works up pretty. Don't get me wrong, but man, do I not like. I just don't like it. But I have a mess ton of it, so I want to have to use it. Good morning, Miss Robin. How are you doing, sweetheart? Hi, Lisa. Welcome in, Lisa. Pardon me. I really just don't like this. This stuff is very staticky, so I keep a dryer sheet. Normally, I have it like have it set up to where it's coming. I don't know. Oh, I can't see it. But my filming camera that I do my stitch tutorials with is right here, and it has a boom arm. So I normally have this dryer sheet sitting on it, the yarn coming over so it doesn't get staticky. That stuff, that stuff, this stuff is very staticky, so that cuts out on the static electricity. Um, Ooh, yeah, I can only imagine Scrimshaw. I'm well. I'm doing pretty darn good, Robin. I'm just working up my dementia awareness. Now, the name of the pattern is called Ruby's Dream. That's my mother's name, and her heavenly anniversary is coming up on June 1st, and that's also when Dementia Awareness Month is. And I'm just, I've been keeping myself busy because this is about when we found out that she only had a few weeks left to live. And so good morning, Amy and Darth Mom. So I've been keeping myself busy and not really going on YouTube a lot, and just been sitting here, keep it like I said, keeping my mind busy, which also helps because my mind does not stop anyway. And trying to get this done, and I've already got most of it filmed. Like now, the hard part, like you guys, some of you guys, y'all kind of seen some of the behind the scenes filming how we do things, but like the video that'll be coming out for this, right? It should be about 30 to 40 minutes long. I started this a week ago. So a week and a half to 2 weeks worth of work shoved into 30 minutes. So that just shows you how, it takes time for us to make one video. Oh, Darth Mom, that has got to be hard. My mother, she had a very bad episode back in July of 2023, and she moved in here. She was actually living in this room. Oh, Robin, thank you so much. Oh, wow. You are just so awesome. Goodness gracious. She actually lived in this room for the 2 weeks she was here because she could not recognize my dad. We had to do a bunch of mind exercises and stuff. And that's when we also found out certain things or triggers and how they wouldn't eat and how you can get them to eat. Red plates, red bowls, red cups. That works. If you use any other colors, they really don't. And Robin, you're just, oh my gosh, girl. Thank you so much. Wow. Diana, it's I don't know what it's called. A stole wrap shawl, rectangular, but I'll show you the right way. But yes, that's it. It's the my dementia awareness. It's getting there. I'm almost done with it, so I can. Well, I got how many sections did I have done? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Working on the 7th. There's a total of 15 repeats. So it'll be done. I'm shooting for sometime this week or this weekend by the end of the weekend, because Wednesday I just got to finish I got to film the opener for Grumpy Granny, edit and get it out because it's already been filmed. 90% of it. I just got to finish the beginning, and then I'm hoping to have this done by Friday, filmed, because I want to do something special for the premiere that I want to do, and I got to film it. Yeah, and that leaves me about a week and a half to do all that. Oh, come on. Good morning, Cecilia. Good morning, Jan. But the name of this one that I'm working on, the purple, the reason why it's in purple is that's the dementia awareness color. But the name of it is called Ruby's Dream. And the reason why I picked diamonds is that's my mother. So, and I'll go into detail on all that on the premiere because I don't want to become a ball bag right now. Sorry. But it's, nice little lacy pattern. It looks, I think it looks gorgeous. Let's see. Well, thank you. Good morning, FB. Thank you, Brett, or Steve's girl. That was my mother too, Scrimshaw. She loved that perfume. She uh she loved it, and yeah, every Christmas I had to get her a decent amount of it. So And then after I get done with this, I gotta finish Jacob's Ladder, which that is a blanket, and I've showed that. It's sitting back here right now. It's on the back burner for right now because I needed to get this done. And she it it goes to I think it's Positively Crochet Heidi. Her husband won it uh, as a giveaway on Michi's live. So I wanted to do something that was going to be quick and easy for me to work up that I can put down if I have to put down for this. I thought I'd be done with it by now, truthfully. I thought I would have been done before I needed to do this, but I wasn't. And then I'll pick that up, finish it off, and get it out. And then I'll film the stitch tutorial for it because that's going to be quick and easy. Because there's another actual really cool blanket idea that I have that I want to use the Jacob's Ladder in conjunction with another type of stitch. So they kind of, I don't know, it's hard to describe how I have it in my head. But Dina, my mom, had a type of dementia where we lost her 20 years ago, and she, oh, I'm sorry. And hi, Dina. Let's see. Thank you all. But and then there's a market bag idea that I have that I got to break out the bamboos for, and then that shouldn't take too long. It's just trying to get my concept to work that I have in my head to come out to actual fruition. I'm sure I can. And then, oh, I need to go up, switch pages. There. Well, hello, Lisa, sweetheart. How are you doing, hun? Hi, Jacqueline. Good morning, everybody showing up. And Blue? Oh, I'm sorry, Blue. Like, my mother passed away on June 1st of last year. She went downhill quick. She got diagnosed with dementia. I want to say it was April of 2023, and by June of 2024, she was gone. Well, hello, good morning, Froggy. And so these past few weeks, or these, well, since Mother's Day, and then this next 2 weeks are going to be, they've been kind of tough on me, and Panda's been very, very supportive and understanding. Like I couldn't ask for a better spouse. I'm telling you guys, I just could never have asked for a better spouse. Just Sienna, I am working on a dementia awareness pattern. It's a wrap, stole wrap, triangular shawl. I'm not 100% positive what you want to call it, but yes. And ignore the tails. They are long because I like long tails, but this skein had a lot of factory knots. Like way too many in my opinion. I've already like 4 and I'm barely halfway through the skein. And they're small skeins, so it's like there should not be that many. There should not be that many at all in a small 280-yard skein. But it is what it is. But I cannot wait. I cannot wait till I can get my hands on Bag of Days yarn. Because I have so many ideas for all the different colorways. Like, oh my gosh, they're just, ugh. Oh, thank you, Steve's girl. Thank you, Narina. And yes, thank you again, Robin. Like, oh wow. Golden Eight Marina. He has been on the last two lives that Fiber Spider has done. Well, thank you, Froggy. He actually shows his face, and I think he's going to become a regular on Craig's lives. Me, not so much because I have so much I'm trying to get done. I'll pop up there every now and then, but he will be more because he likes Craig a lot. Craig likes him. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Do I have to undo this whole entire row? Shouldn't. So again, I'm trying to see if I messed up or not. Okay, I didn't. Thought I messed up, but I didn't. Okay. It just looked like it. Just felt weird. Oh, Darth Mom. Yeah, we've been together for November will be 24 years. Married this July for 10 years. Um, let's see. Do I have it on here though? Y'all get a kick out of this. Bring the brightness down so y'all can see it. But that's what we looked like on our very first date. And that was us. I was skinny, I had hair. So, yeah, that was us almost 24 years ago. Yes. Um, but yeah, so we got those anniversaries coming up. All right, I'm trying to make sure that just felt weird and it's kind of throwing me off on this whole thing now. Okay, I'm back to feeling fine now. Shoot. It was throwing me off like I messed up big time and it didn't. I don't know what. It just felt off. Well, thank you. Thank you all. The actual photo is sitting right up there on my pegboard. Uh, or my whatever swatch board. There you go, Sam. Exactly. Oh, I'm sorry, and I'm glad he's able to fill the void. I know he gets he after he goes live on his video game channel. He always, we'll sit outside talk. We just talk better when we're away from my yarny stuff and distractions. So we'll go outside and we'll talk. And he feels like he's like, I feel like I talk too much. I'm like, no, you're like me. You don't like dead space, or you don't like silence, and so you constantly want to fill it. I was like, and he's like, well, I just feel like I'm being too corny on it. I'm like, you're not being corny. You're those are true reactions you're giving. If it wasn't, like literally, he tweaked his back on that last jump scare when he cut it off Saturday because that last jump scare, one, it scared me too, but the last jump scare, he tweaked his back and it was really starting to hurt him real bad. He hurt it really bad again, and of course we have no idea what's going on with that now. So that's why he ended the live when he did. Exactly. He's being himself, and that's what I told him. I said, just be your corny self. That's all you are. You're a corn dog. You know, you're funny. He always thinks he's not. But I'm like, just be yourself. You know, that's what people like about your channel. You're not. I mean, you're giving true reactions. You're just being yourself, and you're funny. That's all that matters. And he's like, but I don't feel like I'm doing this, and I'm like, you what? Just because you may never get sponsored, whoop de doo. That's not what you want. You just want to have fun. This is your hobby. This isn't a job. You just want to have fun, and that's what you're doing. So continue playing your games. Have fun doing it. I have fun doing this, and this keeps me busy. And because I haven't, because of my legs, I haven't. Hey, Winsome, I haven't been able to work since 2013, 2014, somewhere in there. And so for several years, I felt like I was never doing enough, or I didn't have a job to go to. So it was like, well, what do I do? I just for a few years, I mean, well, for a few months, I kept the house clean. You did all that stuff to keep yourself busy, and then after that, it just gets monotonous, and you just get, I don't know, down in the dumps. And then when I started this channel, you guys kept lifting me up constantly. So, and I do say, yes, I'm going to work, and I don't mean it as, hey, this is work, but I like doing this. Good morning, Suzanne. Okay, Lisa. But I mean, I do say, yes, this is work, but I mean, oh, what did I do now? Now I think I did mess up. Oh, no, I didn't. Ooh. See, I keep thinking I'm messing up, and I'm not. Okay, that goes there. You and you. Come on. Yeah, I did mess up. Darn, I got a frog. I'll save that for later, but we can chat for a little bit. Oh. Welcome, Darth Mom. I'm sorry, the stitch that came out today was supposed to, I should have had it done already. I should have had it done out to the members, and then it goes to everybody else. I totally didn't, it didn't, what's the word I'm looking for? It slipped my mind to do the stitch. I was concentrating on getting this done, and it just slipped my mind. I was like, oh my God, I gotta do it. So literally 3 hours ago, I filmed it, edited it, got it out, and I forgot to hit it, send it to members first. So normally I try to give everything to members first. I'm sorry about that. But let's see what else we got. Because this the patterns changed. Because this was the prototype of it. And of course the patterns changed a little bit, not by a lot. I just got to finish it up, weave in the ends, and then I want to send that to somebody special. For some reason, when I was finishing it off, because halfway through, not more than halfway through, I'd say 75% is when I was like, no, I need to change up this pattern a little bit. And it told me who I need to send it to. So I'm going to be sending it to somebody special. And I've got to undo the bolero. What is that called? Snakes in the Garden. Because that, I've changed the pattern on it. And not changed. Oh, yeah. I deleted some columns. I felt that it was just too wide. So I deleted some columns. So I need to do it all. It it really kind of is scrimshaw, but what changed is the beginning and ends. I added something different. The middle, I believe, I didn't change that up. Let me double check. No, I didn't change the middle up at all on this. It was the beginning and ending that I did change because I felt it felt better. If that makes sense. Hey Antoinette, sweetheart. Panda told me about the package. Thank you. Um, but I'm gonna have to frog the entire bolero because I don't want to continue with it, especially if I'm changing the pattern. So I'm gonna undo all what I've done so I can reuse the yarn too. Plus, it was made with the Big Twist Menagerie in the colorway. I have no idea. A chameleon. So I've got to change it up, and I want to save what I have. So I need to pull out, frog it all, and then there's a there's a shawl. Another. I'm not sure how I want to pull this one off. I'm not sure if I want to do it as a rectangular shawl because the name of it is called Saggy Granny. Uh, I think it would look better as a rectangular shawl. I'm not 100% positive on that. And then I do know Bunny Meadows, my first blanket. the Oh, thank you. Um, I'm going to be doing that as a rectangular, but on the bias, because the way I have the idea in my head is, with the Bunny Meadows, I've got to order the yarns, but it's going to look just like the blanket was, but it's going to be done out of a 2/8. But I want to do it on the bias because I think that would actually fit my idea for that a lot better. Then I'm going to work on one called Jewel of the Rhine, a blanket as well. I can't see the back of my door because they had the door shut. I didn't want to wake up Panda. And then I'm trying to remember what else was I had next. I do know I'm going to be using a lot of the rave yarn in a tutorial for the entrelock. Believe it or not, Walmart. Got it at Walmart. Oh man. See, that's all my shawl ideas. Who's this? Who the heck? Oh, that's the original. Huh? That's the original. Okay, that's the measurements for Grumpy Granny. Okay, but let's see what else. Got a couple of cowls. I mean, that's stuff that's going to be coming out, and well, I mean, Tunisian stuff is just thick, period. So, I could make as much lacy stuff as I can. That's why I've been putting out a lot of the mesh here. Like this is the tutorial for today. The original Tunisian mesh stitch. I mean, nice and stretchy. And I did the tutorial back. Oh my gosh, I don't remember when I did it. Let me look. when I first started my channel. So I need to go to manage videos. Mesh. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Show all. Oh my gosh, I didn't. Hey, what do you know? Tomorrow would have been a year since I did the original mesh stitch. And I didn't know crap about filming. I didn't know junk about angles. Yeah, that one came out May 20th of 2024. So I didn't know diddly about filming it or anything like that. So that one off. There we go. Is refilmed. Yes, the mesh stitch does make really good market bags, especially if you use it in cotton. You know, and um, acrylic is just too stretchy for market bags. I mean, but what do I do micro Tunisian for? I've never done micro Tunisian. I don't do anything that small. No. I just no. Oh, Golden Age. Oh, she does really tiny stuff. Um, yeah, she does a lot of small stuff. Yeah, hemp. But I know I'm gonna be that I can talk. The market bag that I'm gonna be doing is gonna be done out of. I have a mess ton of the Lucky Brand bamboo still, like a mess ton, and so I'm gonna use some of that stuff, some of it for a market bag that I have, where it kind of pockets it on itself, so you can store it away. Um, and then there's probably another one that I have in my head or on the door. And then I'm going to be working on. I need to get some tops done. I know I do. Bye, Lisa. I need to get some tops done. I know I do. It's just there's so much that I want to get done. Just not enough time, and Tunisian slow as it is. And let's see. There's of course shawls. I mean, I can do a shawl. That shawl took me about 4 days. It's Tunisian slow, but it took me about 4 days to do that shawl. There's some other shawls I want to do, quite a few others, and then hats galore too this winter. It's not and scarves. There's also I'm gonna be starting to film probably within the next 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. I'm gonna start filming a bunch of my Halloween and Christmas stuff, because the Christmas stuff is gonna be kind of a cool. I mean, they're gonna be quick stuff, but there's gonna be a lot of Christmas stuff, and I keep adding to the door. And then I've already started for my list for 2020 Christmas of 2026 too. Diana, I do sometimes. Yeah, I do stay up all night too. I on some things I do two of, because I just don't know how the stitch combinations are going to work together. So I will make it, because I don't like frogging and reusing certain yarns. Well, I've been, yeah, like tonight. Probably won't go to bed till late tonight anyway. Um, like if I was to frog this yarn, I don't, you know how it gets all that, starts getting peely. Some yarns, like the menagerie, when you frog it, it doesn't get peely. This stuff, the supernova, that stuff clings together. So frogging that, just no. Um, so I did make two of the Grumpy Grannies to see if the stitch combinations would work or not. So some things I do make twice because of that reason. Yes, Scrimshaw. That's my goal. Like I'm gonna be putting out the Halloween stuff. I was thinking around August it starts coming out because there's really not a lot of Halloween stuff that I have in my head for this year. Next year's no. Uh, I only have a few mods, and they're perfectly who I choose. Yeah. Um, and then as soon as they're done, then I'm gonna start putting out the Christmas stuff. Christmas stuff should start coming out before. I want to say a week or two before Halloween. I'm not 100% positive. That's how I have planned on my door so far, is to have it come out a week or two before Halloween for my Christmas stuff to start coming out. No, it's nothing special. Um, and then I have a mess ton of the. I'm gonna try. That's my goal, is so people can make it faster. Tunisian is slower than regular crochet, so you can have your time to be able to make it. But what I have planning out for coming out for what's that holiday? For Halloween is really a trick or treat bag. Yeah, trick or treat bag, a scarf, and I'm gonna try to pull off a certain hat. Oh, that's awesome, Narina. And that's what I really just have planned right now for this Halloween. I have stuff planned for next year that's going to, I'll be able to get ahead of time. And then for Christmas, I have a table runner with placemats, and then a star treats topper I'm going to try to pull off. And then what's the other stuff? Reusable gift bags, 3 different types of reusable gift bags. No blanket this year on that. And all that stuff should take me about a month and a half. The Christmas and Thanksgiving, or Christmas and Halloween stuff, should take me about a month and a half, maybe 2 months to get done and filmed. That's all I can think of. And then I need to start, I may have to push it back because I'm my crochet along that I want to start in January, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because some of these stitches are clashing, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm trying to find stitches that I know will work and look good with each other. Good morning, Emily. Uh, Diana, BTW means by the way. Yeah, the Alpine stitch isn't really a rolly stitch either, though. It's a really pretty stitch. It's just one of those more, I don't want to even say complicated because it's really not complicated. It's just a more in-depth stitch. Um, but yeah, there's just a, I mean, I've got like way too much going on. And then I'm trying to get ahead because we want to start doing this book at the beginning of the year, which involves taking a lot of pictures of me doing the stitches, and we got to get Illustrator, um, Adobe Illustrator, which I'm probably going to be getting here soon anyway because I want to do some of my patterns more in Adobe Illustrator than using what I've been using because I think they look more crisper. And then I'm still trying to figure out what is the next Bag of Days conversion. That one is going to be driving me nuts. For sure, Lisa. For sure, Lisa. Have a great day and let's do our best. There's a pattern in there that Panda's been working on. He's taken some of the stitches that I've done and he's putting them into a pattern. It looks pretty pretty. And he wants to do it in a solid yarn. So we ordered off of Hirschner's, we ordered, I don't have it out. Oh my gosh, let me grab it. I can't think what it's called. There it is. It fell. Antiquity Marmalade, which I like this color. We ordered him quite a bit of it so he can do his pattern that he's coming up with. And hey, good morning, Jean. Jen. Okay, tell Mama C I said hi. Hi, Amanda. But I know he wanted a solid color, and I showed him what I had in the different Hirschners, and so he went with it. And then, of course, there's another blanket idea I have to do, and that is a pineapple blanket. I figured out how to do a pineapple stitch in Tunisian, but I'm going to do it kind of different. The blanket is going to be bikini weather. It's going to be done in the round, which will make it square. And I think it'll look really cool with the idea I have in my head. And I'm going to be using some yellows for that. And then I still got to do like October. Also, I want 2 blankets to come out on October. Minimum of 2. Well, you enjoy the sun. Don't get sunburnt. Jen. Um, 2 blankets I want to have to come out in October, which is Indigenous People Month. I want a Navajo diamond pattern that I came up with, and I also want a Tunisian Apache Tears to come out with. I did see that React Black, and see that one blew me away. Like I knew about the Hirschner stuff before it went public. I did not know about the Mary Maxim carrying it. I had no idea. Hello, Amanda. Yeah, I didn't have a clue about the Mary Maxim thing, so it was like that was when it came out. I messaged my contact and I was like, "What the heck? You didn't tell me about this?" And he goes, "I didn't know." Yeah, Mary Maxim only has a pound plus. That's all. I believe what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. Now, this is just me thinking. I think that what they ended up doing is splitting the value, the regular size skeins, and gave them to Hirschner's. The Pound Plus, let Mary Maxim do it. Now, with that said, they get to carry the name as well, Big Twist. However, Hobby, however you want to pronounce it, their crafting acrylic is exactly Big Twist, just a different label. Go look at the colors. Those were trademark Big Twist colors. And if they're allowed to carry those trademarked Big Twist colors, that means they're allowed. That is big. That's Big Twist, just under a different name. Yeah, shipping will, especially with how shipping's been going on now, and don't get me started. That's why, like, whenever I do giveaways, I prefer to do the digital, like gift cards. You know, Amazon gift cards. Like whenever I do the big celebration giveaway, that will be digital gift cards because it's cheaper. It's just cheaper. You give me your email address, I put it in there, send it to you, and it's going to be Amazon. You know, me and Panda are going to donate, I think, between 8 or 10, depending on the monetary value we settle on. And I know other people want to donate stuff. I don't know how I'm going to handle this. I've talked to Panda about doing certain things, and we want to flesh out that idea a little bit more. Near Toledo. Awesome. Well, tell Mama C hi and love her. But I'm going to let you all go. You all have a great Monday morning. Have a great start to your week. I will see you whenever I come on again, which I have no idea when that will be. I'm trying to bust this out, and then I got to film it. Got to get that out. So it's going to be a busy week. But you all be safe. And just be yourselves and have a great day. Is it Sunday or is it Monday? Oh, it's Monday. All right, you all have a great day. I love you all. Bye.